What's up, my friends? It's Rob Bill here, and I'm bringing you my favorite stability ball and breath warm-up. What you need for this is either a block or a pillow, blanket, anything you can squeeze between your legs, and either a stability ball or a rolling desk chair. And part of the purpose of a warm-up is to bring ourselves to center, a place of adaptability, a place of responsibility, where we're not reactive in any way and overly stressed out, because that leads to injuries in the way that we work out. When that happens, our muscles are really stiff. They also don't release enough for us to actually move properly. Two, we want to overcome the limitations of our sedentary lifestyle. Most of us are sitting at a desk, not like this, but like this all day. And so when we stand up, we're really working in that same posture. So we are overcoming really what we have done to ourselves through our sedentary lifestyle. So when we sit down in this chair, or this stability ball, what you're gonna do right now, we're gonna take our block or our pillow, squeeze it between those thighs. We're gonna just get some alignment here. One, on my ankles underneath my knees, and two, on my toes, pointing straight ahead. That center line of your feet is through the second, third toe, back through your heel, peek at them, make sure they're pointing straight ahead, and the knees point the same direction. Then, we're gonna take the hands to the butt, make sure we untuck that flesh of the butt, so that tailbone's untucked, pointing back. It's not tucked under, rounded under like so. And you can practice rolling that ball forwards and back, or that chair, forward and back, left and right from there. Three, our shoulder girdle, our rib cage, is meant to help lift and lessen the load on the spine and our back. But most of us are so deconditioned there that our rib cage, full weight of the upper body, is sitting on the spine, the thoracic lumbar vertebrae, and the back, your lower back, your hips here. So if we pull those shoulder blades back and we inhale like we're lifting that rib cage up off of the hips, and we exhale like we're zipping those front ribs in. I like to make the cat vomit metal singer sound. Then we get everything in line in that upper body. It's like there's a coat hanger in your shoulder blades lifting you up. Now, while we're here, we can set those hands wherever we want. This already feels like work. We're gonna practice untucking and tucking the hips under. It's like we're rolling that ball or chair forward and back without moving through the knees. You can see that, we're not gonna do that. As we inhale, we're gonna try and roll that ball backwards just from our hips. Let me get my arms out of the way. As we exhale, without moving the knees, we're gonna roll that ball forwards. You notice I'm rounding the back. As I inhale, I'm untucking that tail. Just taking three of these. Two, inhale, untuck. Exhale, tuck. Come halfway between those two positions, fully untucked and fully tucked. And then we're gonna rock right and left. As we inhale, rolling that ball to the right, or that chair. As we exhale, rolling that ball to the left. That's one. We're gonna take three of these. Your hands can be down. I've just got mine up so they're out of your way. Two. Inhale right. Exhale left. Three. Coming back to that center point between the two, making sure we're halfway between tail untucked and tucked as well. And we're gonna take big circles. We'll go clockwise first. We're comboing the positions. So let's inhale, untuck, reach that tailbone back, circle around towards the left without really moving the knees, around to the front. Now we're tucking, we're rounding through that back. I like to go hands on my knees here. Coming around through the front all the way to the right. And then inhale, pulling that tailbone back. Taking three full circles here. You might move a lot, you might not move at all. And really make sure it's coming from the hips. We're not shifting too much on the knees. They are gonna move a little bit. But we wanna make sure that other joints are not taking over responsibility for this hip movement, which is what most of us tend to encounter. After three revolutions, let's go the opposite direction. We're going counterclockwise here. Holy hips. It's such a simple thing, but holy cow, it's work. And if you want to do what I'm doing, this is called a sphere of tension, fingertips out in front. You can do this as well. It helps me keep awareness in my upper body. Also, it stays out of your way, so you can see my hips. And then we'll come back right to the middle. So we're centered between front and back. We're centered left and right. Let's keep that. Shoulder blades back, torso lifted. Let's get the upper body warmed up now. As we inhale, send those arms out to the sides. Palms facing forward for now. Reach them away. Belly zipped in, rib cage zipped in. Big in breath. As we exhale, lean that left ear towards the left shoulder. Now we're working into the shoulders and the neck, activating that's not working here. Breathe into the right side of the neck, stretch it. Make sure we're not leaning from the torso, just that head. Relax your jaw. 3 breaths. After this third breath, tuck your chin down to your left collarbone, stretching the back right side of the neck. As we inhale, roll that left ear over your left shoulder, lift your chin up towards the sky, stretch the front right side of the neck. Exhale, tucking it down. Inhale, rolling it. Exhale, tucking it down. Inhale, rolling it up, back to center. Notice my arms are getting tired. Attention back to your hips for a second. Did you lose your position or not? You can see my ribs are poking out. I'm gonna zip them back in. Big inhale. Exhale, leaning my right ear towards my right shoulder. 3 breaths, stretching the left side of the neck. When you sit in a desk all day, this is a wonderful little power break to take. Breath, paired with movement, brings us back into the body. Quiets the mind. We use the solidity of the body to quiet the mind. We become mindful. We're fully present with what we're doing. And then tucking that chin down to that right collarbone, stretching the back left side of the neck. Inhale, rolling that head over that right shoulder. Lift that chin up to the sky. Stretching the front left side of the neck. Exhale, roll it back down. Taking 3 of these. I know your arms are tired. As we inhale, rolling that head back to center. Reach your arms all the way up overhead. Big reach for the sky. Notice if your rib cage is poking out again, zip it back in. Notice if you lost your hips, pull the shoulder blades back. Nothing changes. Full inhale. Ground through that left hip. Take that left wrist in your right hand. Exhale, baby, right side bend. Zip that rib cage in. 3 breaths, stretching that left side body. Breathe in the left side of the rib cage. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, ground to that right hip. Take the right wrist in that left hand as we take a left side bend. Breathe in the right side of the rib cage. Fix your headband if it's doing silly things. Notice if you lost your hip or your spinal position. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to your right thigh. Right hand reaches behind for the back of that chair or that ball. Open that chest up, gaze follows your heart. Check your hip position, belly zipped in, chest pulled open. Every inhale makes your rib cage bigger. That creates space in your spine so that every exhale can come from that torso, twisting you deeper without looking with the head. That twist should come from your thoracic spine. That's the spine that's connected to your rib cage. Those hips are still pointing straight ahead. The benefit of the block is that we can keep those hips square. You can even turn your left hand over, palm facing out here to open that chest more. Inhale, arms lift, torso unwinds to center. Exhale, twisting to the left, back of that right hand to that left thigh. Left hand reaches behind for the chair or the ball. Gaze follows your heart. Full inhales, expand that rib cage. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper with each breath. It's that breath that opens up the spine and the ribs. Inhale, arms and torso, lift and unwind. And exhale, bring those palms together at heart center as we say thank you for breath and movement. That's the breathwork stability ball or even desk chair warm up. Take a break at work, do this before you work out, because if you stand up right now, you're gonna be like, wow, I feel great. I hope you enjoyed that. Drop a comment and let me know how it goes. And you have an awesome day. Bye.